excited. This is season 2 of One Course with JB Smoove. More amazing conversations, more laughs, more food, and even more me. We're gonna talk, we're gonna have a good time as usual. And there you have it, a fully loaded Caesar salad for a new fully loaded season 2 of One Course with JB Smoove, presented by Caesar Sportsbook. Bon appetit. I've been online at the DMV, trying to renew your registration or something like that. And behind you, someone's talking. And you don't turn around immediately. And you say to yourself, that person sounds familiar. Sometimes we want to put the face with the voice. That can be said for my next guest on One Course with JB Smoove. Please welcome to the dinner table, Mr. Hank Azaria. Hey, buddy.
How are you?
Hey, man, I'm good, man.
Nice to see
You
you.
look great, man, as always.
Not as good as you, but
Hey,
I'll take it.
Who does look as good as me?
Nobody. The answer to that, of course,
no,
is nobody.
Sometimes you gotta be modest in your life, and sometimes I have a hard time being modest.
Yeah, I mean, I would too if I were you.
I don't know, I'm gonna hold you
thank
up a little bit here.
Thank you for some
What's my
salad.
favorite restaurant, Cadence.
I mean, I'm supposed to have dinner with my wife after this. I'm not supposed to spoil my appetite.
It's like going to the movies and don't tell your wife you went to the movies and you saw the movie that you're gonna see.
You don't.
All over
I've
again.
gotten in trouble for that.
Oh, who hasn't?
I know.
Who
and I've
hasn't?
gotten very angry about that too.
Oh,
My wife and son, they'll see Marvel movies without me, and they really upset me.
makes you mad.
Yeah.
Some things you just don't do. Certain movies you can do. Okay, you want to see a little love story? Oh, by all means, have a great time.
No, that please. But no, sometimes they'll even check with me. They'll say, is it okay if we see Ant-Man? And I'll say, no, it is not okay. Do not do that. And then, like if I'm out of town working, they'll come back like, well, we have a confession to make. So I'm like, well, then why did you bother to ask me? I'm a big Knicks fan. So I usually record the games. And in the morning, I watch them like on the treadmill or the elliptical or whatever.
Right.
But you have to be really careful of spoilers because I don't like to know.
You don't want to know what happened beforehand.
No, I do not. I want to watch the game.
You know who does that? Larry David does that.
He spoils it or he records it and watches it?
He records it, right? Then he comes to work, right? And then we're talking about the game, and he's like,
Exactly.
I didn't want. I recorded it. Don't spoil it for me. I'm like, Larry, what do you expect? That was 2 days ago.
I'll get insane with that. I'll walk in because I know it might happen. I'll walk in and going, everyone, I recorded the game. Don't say anything.
Don't say nothing.
If you have seen last night's Knicks game.
Woo. Look at you, Forest Hills guy. Mm-hmm.
That's right, Queens.
Mm-hmm. Queens guy. I'm a Mount Vernon guy. So look, we're New Yorkers. We do it. I want to talk to you about this movie theater in your old neighborhood. You ever been to the Midway Theater?
What about the Midway Theater?
I'm asking you about the Midway Theater. You don't know?
How'd you know about the Midway Theater?
I'm in NYC all day, baby.
I mean, the Midway I grew up going to that theater.
Now, that was one of the first multiplexes. We had this thing where we'd go see one movie, and we would sneak into another movie theater and
we did that a lot.
Now here's
At
weird.
the Midway, in fact.
At the Midway, yeah.
Yeah.
You sneak in there, you sit down. Now, the movie's already halfway through. You would sit there, watch that remaining part of the movie, and you would sit there and wait until it restarted to watch the beginning part.
Right, so you catch up.
Isn't that weird?
Timer, yeah.
Did you do that too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Now, it's crazy because people started shooting movies like that. They started shooting movies, starting the movie someplace further up, and then they went back to the beginning of the movie anyway. Do you think directors started doing that because they were sneaking to the movie and watched the movie from the beginning?
You mean like
from
Chris
the middle?
Nolan started messing with the timelines because people go, I don't know. That's an interesting question.
The roles you chose, they become iconic. And people love it.
Yeah.
I think it's reminding you when you hear from the fans, the people who love watching your movies.
Whenever somebody comes up and you feel like, oh, they seem to genuinely have loved The Simpsons, like really, or they love something I did. It's a nice feeling.
It's a nice feeling.
But then what's also amazing is like you go in some place and like, oh, there's I don't know, random. There's Liam Neeson and he knows who you are. It's like that's a really nice feeling too.
It is.
I never know who I'm gonna freak out when I see.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You ever get surprised? Like years ago, like I first moved to LA, I got to go to the Oscars. And so you see every great actor in the world walk in there, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And the person though who I lost my mind when they walked in, I mean like I almost had a nervous breakdown, was Vincent Price. Vincent Price. I know. For some reason, seeing him live, you Google him, kids. I know that couldn't be a more ancient reference.
I love Vincent Price. I almost forgot about Vincent Price.
Vincent Price who talked like this. Yes, Vincent Price. Scary movie. The Fly, the original Fly. Check him out, kids. But for some reason, I guess seeing him like in New York, we had the 4:30 movie, you know, and all those B horror movies, and I just grew up on him, and I didn't realize how much he meant to me till I saw him.
I know people always ask you to do voices. No.
You can tell I'm not shy about it.
No, you're not shy.
I've already done a couple.
I like to create scenarios.
Okay.
Look, I want you to embody an 80-year-old man.
80-year-old man.
He doesn't even live in New York anymore. He lives in Florida.
Okay, he's moved.
It's his birthday.
All right.
His kids flew him to New York.
Okay.
For a Knicks game.
All right.
He got great seats.
Well, I do play the old Jewish man on The Simpsons. So let's go with him. He's probably about 80.
80.
And
he want popcorn, but he can't chew the popcorn.
I can't have the popcorn. The doctor says no. So don't even start with that. And it's too salty at the garden anyway. Whoever's watching this.
He wants the icy.
What's for the salt in the popcorn at the garden?
Yeah. He wants the icy.
It's like, what?
He wants the icy, but he gets that brain freeze.
I can't get the icy either. Because what little I got still, it knocks my brain into the next county. So I can't do this. You know, in my day, Mr. Smoove, we used to actually have to watch the game. There was only one screen. You couldn't distract yourself with the this and the other thing, the tick-tock and the bunk-bink and the bing-book that the kids look at today.
Man, thank you, man, for being a guest on One Course.
My pleasure.
And he recognizes me.
I know you from the show with with the guy I love, the Jewish guy.
Larry David.
Yes.
You're talking about Larry David,
the Bernie
man.
Sanders guy.
Yeah, Bernie's cousin.
Exactly.
Bernie's cousin, yeah.
You're terrific.
Yeah.
You're very tall in person.